Hey there, fellow 90s kids. Get ready to take a trip down memory lane as we dive into the forgotten treasures of our favorite decade. In this video, we're going to explore 10 nostalgic 90s cartoons that you probably completely forgot about. From quirky animals to cool monsters, these shows might not be as well known, but they left a lasting impression on our childhoods. So grab a bowl of cereal and get ready for a wave of nostalgia. But before that, make sure to subscribe to us for more videos and tap the bell icon to get notified with every new video from us. So let's dive into the video. Number 10, Cow and Chicken. Kicking off our list is a classic Cartoon Network show, Cow and Chicken. This quirky comedy follows the adventures of two anthropomorphic animal siblings, 7-year-old Cow, who's sweet but a little naive, and her grumpy 11-year-old brother, Chicken. With its unique humor and memorable characters, Cow and Chicken definitely left a mark on 90s animation. Once attached to I Am Weasel, Cow and Chicken was one of the best 90s Cartoon Network shows. Cow and Chicken made use of weird and macabre humor, which is frequently as straightforward and crude as but jokes. Although it did feature mature humor at times, young viewers were probably also familiar with it at the time because it had shown on Cartoon Network for 3 years in the late 1990s. Number 9. Real Monsters. Remember a time before Monsters Incorporated, when Monsters ruled Nickelodeon? Real Monsters was a hidden gem that explored the daily lives of memorable monsters. With characters like Ickies, Ablina, and Crumb, this show taught us that even the scariest creatures have their own unique struggles. There were other monsters in the scary industry long before Mike and Sully from Monsters Incorporated, Ickies, Ablina, and Crumb, who spent the episodes trying to master the art of scaring at Monster Academy. Are recognized by their distinguishing characteristics, Ablina's large, red lips and Crumb's eyeballs in his hands. Number 8, Rocko's Modern Life. Get ready for some outlandish Australian humor with Rocko's Modern Life. This Nickelodeon cartoon introduced us to Rocko, a wallaby navigating the challenges of adulthood. With his loyal friends Heifer and Filbert by his side, Rocko's relatable ups and downs made us laugh and taught us valuable life lessons. Bluey may be television's signature Australian cartoon character nowadays, but back in 1992, it was a wallaby named Rocko in the starring role on Rocko's Modern Life. Following his relocation from Australia to the US, Rocko develops a pessimistic outlook as he discovers how to navigate adulting independently. Together with his colorful and quirky mates, a yellow bovine named Heifer and a tortoise named Flibert, the adored wallaby tackles life's obstacles. Number 7, Animaniacs. Steven Spielberg's Animaniacs ran on the WB for 5 seasons before its 2020 reboot on Hulu. It was a cartoon variety show in a time when live-action kids variety shows like All That and The Amanda Show were popular. There were a lot of characters on Animaniacs, and each episode had 3 short skits. But the characters that everyone remembers most are Yakko, Wacko, and Dot, who were of an unknown species but looked like red-nosed mice and started each episode's theme song in the WB Tower. Number 6, Pepper and breaking ground as Disney's first animated series created by a woman, Pepper, and introduced us to a relatable teenage girl navigating the challenges of middle school. Pepper Ann's eccentric style, nerdy personality, and catchy theme song made her a role model for aspiring girls growing up in the 90s. Pepper Ann, along with her best friends Milo and Nikki, was known for her weird style, nerdy attitude, and big, red hair that was always shown off during the show's opening theme and catchphrase of the same name. Number 5, The Angry Beavers. What happens when you put 2 beaver brothers, Daggett and Norbert, under the same roof? You get the hilariously entertaining Angry Beavers. This Nickelodeon series brought us comedic sibling dynamics, wacky adventures, and a catchy theme song that is sure to get stuck in your head. Nickelodeon's The Angry Beavers was a hit in 1997, and it ran for 5 seasons as the last show made by Gunther Wall Productions Incorporated. The Angry Beavers' original last episode got a lot of attention because it was supposed to show the beavers finding out their show had been canceled and then dying. Number 4. Johnny Bravo. Who could forget the smooth-talking ladies' man, Johnny Bravo? With his iconic catchphrases and overly confident persona, this Cartoon Network series had us in stitches. Join Johnny as he tries to win over the ladies while hilariously failing at almost everything else. In 1995, Johnny Bravo made his TV debut in the lead part that was a mix of Elvis Presley and James Dean. He played a cocky, confident man who can't get the ladies to like him. It was said that Johnny Bravo started the careers of animators like Seth MacFarlane and Butch Hartman by following a simple idea about Johnny's overconfident attitude, which got him into weird situations and failed attempts to impress girls. Number 3. The Wild Thornberrys. In a time when Nickelodeon shows like Rugrats and Hey Arnold were about groups of friends, the Wild Thornberrys took a different approach by focusing on a modern family for 5 seasons. It later led to a TV movie and a crossover with Rugrats, following the adventures of a family who travel the world making wildlife documentaries. The Wild Thornberrys featured strange parents Nigel and Marianne, a wild son voiced by Red Hot Chili Peppers bassist Flea, and Eliza, who secretly has the power to talk to animals and was voiced by a young Lacey Chabert. Number 2. Roly-Poly-Oly. Nowadays, the CGI effects in Roly-Poly-Oly may seem weird, but back then they were what made the show so popular and won awards. The cute animated show took place in a world in the future where talking objects lived with robots made of spheres and other shapes. It was mostly about Oly-Poly, the young child of the Poly family. People could always recognize the show right away because of its unique animation style and character designs. It explained sci-fi ideas in easy-to-understand ways and used imagination and problem-solving in its stories. Some people may not remember Roly-Poly-Oly as well as other 1990s cartoons, but for those who spent hours getting lost in its crazy world, it is a beloved gem. Number 1. Bobby's World. The long-running Fox show Bobby's World had 7 seasons and was written and starred by comedian Howie Mandel. It had a live-action opening segment with Mandel and an animated story about Bobby, who was young and imaginative. As Mandel said, the comic made the high-pitched voice while choking on a piece of cake. Heartwarming stories were told through the creative eyes of cute 4-year-old Bobby. He often imagined wackier endings to the normal situations he and his family and friends were enduring the episodes. And there you have it, folks. Our journey through forgotten 90s cartoons is coming to an end. While these shows may not be as well known as others from the era, they played a significant role in shaping our childhood memories. Let us know in the comments which of these shows you remember or have rediscovered.